It wasn't a dream. It really happened.
This Travis Hunter situation is really starting to spiral out of control. You got Cam and May speaking on this. Good old Shay Sharp done touched on it. The pivots, that interview was very telling. Anybody that's somebody in YouTube has spoken on this. O'Shea Duke Jackson, Jada Black, Coach Greg Adams. Everybody is tapping in with this. Can't forget the man who broke the story, House of Hypocrites. Y'all make sure y'all go tap into his channel and also go subscribe to that new channel that he has over there as well. Comedians, Corey Holcomb, he's stating his claim. Can't forget Godfrey, right? Travis Hunter calls out comedian Godfrey. So everybody has something to say about this. If you know, you know. You know who was up on this early. I ain't got to say too much. Hey, it's the failed athlete. That don't mean we got to fail in life, right? I ain't got to say too much on that. If you've been keeping up, you know who was on this stuff early. You know who cracked this story early. But that's neither here nor there. I saw something that's very frightening, man. People are really worried. And we know, we get it. He's not listening to nobody. He's calling the old heads old. Not hearing shit they really got to say, not hearing shit anybody has to say, because at this point, I'm sure it's been addressed in his household, but he's taking the persona of, you know what, it's us against the world. It's me and my baby versus all. And that just is what it is, you know. We can't stop that. Even though people want him to realize these red flags, it is what it is. You know, he's a grown man, and he's going to do what he wants to do at the end of the day. What we doing here isn't stopping nothing. He's going to have to go through some things on his own. And we all don't want that to happen. We all don't want the inevitable to happen. But, hey, man, you know what? Let me play devil advocate here. Who's to say that it wouldn't work? Maybe it will work. I don't think it will, me personally, but I'm not wishing no ill will on the relationship. I just think that, you know, when you put her in a position, when she's already stated that you're not her type, you put her in a position to where she's in front of men that's maybe aesthetically appealing to her, and this is her type. And, you know, this is what we've seen go down, man. Like Russell Wilson. We seen Russell Wilson's girl get banged out by one of his teammates. She was excited as can be. We all seen that meme with her on draft day, right? Shout out to Jada Black. This situation can be tragic. We'll be lying if we say we can't see what's coming, you know? We'll be lying. We'll be completely lying. But I'm not here to bash Trav. That's the thing. I think people, you know, they take this as hate, and they take this as, oh, you trying to just make a quick dollar. It's become bigger than Trav. Trav has become a proxy for all young black men that's going into some big time money, or any men in general for that matter, coming into big time money, essentially being groomed. We saw what happened with the situation. Old boy that plays for the Utah Jazz, the white boy that came from Duke, you know, his girl had been grooming him since a youngster. He's coming into that money. We see what it is. Now, the situation is a little bit different. Coach KD, how dare you bring up him? Why you bring that boy from Duke up? That don't have nothing to do with the situation. I'm just saying there's some similarities, right? The grooming from early on. This situation right here is sad because I just discovered, and maybe this is old or maybe it's not, but I just discovered this Adidas commercial. He got his girl all in the commercial. Now, I've seen in the past people doing commercials with their wives for certain causes. I remember when Jay Kidd, something was going on with his son. I don't know the exact diagnosis, but something was going on with Jay Kidd's son, and him and his wife did a commercial for whatever type of disease or issue that he had going on with him, right? Holly Robinson Pete and her husband, there was a situation with their kids, and they would speak on it. They would make commercials speaking on their situation, advocating for the cause, right? I remember Grant Hill and Tamia being in some commercials. If it's a situation like that, I completely understand it. But you never seen Vanessa Bryant in a Kobe commercial, right? You've never seen Juanita Jordan in any of his commercials. Maybe his mom, but you've never seen Juanita Jordan in the commercials. I don't ever remember seeing Shawnee O'Neal in commercials. Yeah, Shaq put her on later in life when it was all said and done. Never have I seen Savannah James in this commercial. And maybe a lot of people are stating in these comments, well, damn, maybe Nike seen that and they wanted no parts of it. But then you got to ask yourself, man, this is the Heisman. Nike most likely threw this man a deal. They threw him a bag. But the thing is, and I've heard this from a lot of players, that Nike get the lowballing. So if a lot of these brands are throwing out more money, I'm not mad at him going with the most lucrative deal. That's what you should do, right? Especially if they're a proven product like Adidas. And I'll be the first to say, Adidas got some dope football stuff. I like how solidified those gloves are. Adidas gloves are some of the most stickiest gloves out there. Under Armour gloves, trash. T-Rash, yes, you heard it here first. All the Under Armour schools, I want y'all to get in here and chime in. Them gloves is constantly being spit on. You constantly rubbing them together, trying to collect some grip. It's ridiculous. Under Armour gloves are ridiculous. I hope y'all have improved since I've been in college, right? But Adidas, they always had that good old stick 'em. Travis Hunter, he's going to a solid brand. But maybe he's going to that brand because, hey, they're going to showcase his girl as well. Maybe that was part of the deal. I have never seen anything like this before. Y'all can call me crazy. I've never seen an ad, a promo, a commercial with them allowing your girl to also be in a commercial, man. Adidas was willing to literally do anything to allow Trav to sign to they brand, man. And, at this point, I don't really have too much more to say on it. Because what can you say? It's not like he's listening. I really just truly want to know how the people feel about this. And it seems like throughout the week, once all of the big names start touching on it, this thing is starting to get progressively worse. I don't know if Trav is trying to prove to people. I don't know if he's trolling. Hey, listen, this is my girl. I'm going to stand and I'm going to ride for her. This is going to be what it's going to be. That is to be commended. That's the one thing that we should be commended. I know he's young. I know he's quote unquote dumb right now and blinded by the love, but he is going balls to the walls for his girl. He's defending his woman. He's defending his lady's honor. So these are the type of things that women do want out of us as men. But he doesn't realize he's doing all of this stuff while currently being manipulated. It's sad because if this all goes haywire, Trav may not ever be the same guy that he is in a relationship as he was to this woman. It might make a monster out of him like it does most. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man.